our people in the North are very docile.
People, are you talking about the leaders or the rule?
I think the rules. We are very docile. This is, you select somebody who doesn't do anything at the community level, but he'll come either on Friday or during fasting, he'll come and give you 10,000 naira. And you're okay with that. And you worship that person. And you go and ask that person during election, who do I vote for? You carry your wife, or God say we should vote somebody. That kind of docility, we don't hold our leaders accountable in the North. With due respect, that is the honest truth. They do that more in the South than we do here. There are some Southern communities, if they elect you and you don't do something, with due respect, I will say this thing. When Obasanjo became president, he did everything, whether people know it or not, he did a lot for the South. Why? The Yoruba people will eat him raw if he goes back after his regime. He didn't do anything for them. We don't have that kind of tradition in the North. Once you are a big man, he will go and do whatever he likes. He will mess up. If he calls back, he can even give me a traditional title. We have seen some terrible people being given traditional title in this northern Nigeria. We have seen some terrible people being made chancellors of universities after they have looted the country dry and they didn't do anything. So honest, that is the reality.
What can we do really to...
Well, we start maybe by it's not going to be easy because already people are hungry. You get the point? Already people are hungry. A hungry man, they say all he thinks is his stomach. Our people by now, after this suffering, they should understand that the fact that I came and gave you 20,000 naira, you are not duty bound to go and elect me.
See, northern Nigeria is like, before I came here, I was with one big man. He said to me, you northerners, he's a southerner. He said, you northerners, you're holding political power for years. You are holding the head of the cow. We hold political power, but southerners hold economic and bureaucratic power. And that is where everything is. In the economy and in the bureaucracy.
But look at what's happening now. Northern governors have opportunity over the years, over the decades, to transform this this northern Nigeria, to stop the destitution, to stop all the out of school children, and the poverty rates. They have not done that. The late premier of northern Nigeria, Sardauna, started on this trajectory, and he had plans, very, very, very beautiful plans to transform northern Nigeria. In fact, northern Nigeria was coming up.
We were coming up.
Yeah, but at some point,
yeah,
the people who took over from him, look at a typical example. Northern governors were supposed to sit down and deliberate on these issues that are bedeviling the North, and they chose abdication.
Please.
And that's how has been the story of northern Nigeria. Can you please
see. Sardauna, Tafawa Balewa, and the rest, they died poor. They were poorer than their communities. They were building their communities to be wealthy, and they were poor. But conversely, our politicians of today, from national to state, look at all of them. They are wealthier
by far
than their communities. While they are getting wealthier, their communities are getting poorer. They have people that you elect into office. At the time of their election, they were in a rented house. Today, they are the ones having estates and renting it out. Those that you have elected, at the time of their election, they never went to Kano or Lagos. Now they are moving all over the world, they're taking people to Jerusalem, taking people to Mecca. Then people that had nothing, maybe 2, 3, 4, 5 houses, you put them into office. Today they have aircrafts, private jets, and then opening universities, opening houses, and so on and so on. They have become obscenely wealthy. Then the society that they are supposed to lead to get out of poverty have moved from state of poverty to state of destitution. And what are you talking about? And most of them are northern Nigerians.
The situation, the real situation in the North, it used to be more or less think like one, act like one. Now the North is divided in terms of outlook. So some people in the North who don't want to be part of the North, who feel that, look, the North is not working for them and they don't want to identify. In fact, some even say we don't want that word North. we want to be identified as middle belt or something like that.
Yes.
And there are reasons. Some are saying, look, not everybody should, I mean, the thing we used to have, the monolithism that we used to have in the past cannot work now.
But
we have been broken into 19 states with different, outlook and things. So how can we put together the
Can
North?
I answer that question, please?
Okay.
Yeah? Because this issue of monolithic North that people used to say, the North has never been monolithic. Never.
No, in terms of politics.
They're not, politically, we are the only region. And I'm a historian, I can tell you. We are the only region that had several political parties winning election, both at the Northern House of Assembly and then at the National Assembly. We had NPC, we had NCNC, we had even NCNC won election here, Action Group won election in the North, MBC, UMBC, then NEPU, Borno Youth Movement, even tribal organization. But the first that went into to represent me went under Chamber Tribal Organization. So we never had. And then in terms of religion, we had several religions. We have Islam, we have Christianity, we had animism. Then in terms of even the geography, we have, desert areas, we had, forest zones areas, even in the middle belt that you talk about, we had middle belt leak in the First Republic. So we never have been monolithic. What we had was good and sincere leadership.
Across this political
even across them, all of them, they were working for their own people. They were working for their own people. But now, look at the governors. If you say governors in northern Nigeria, give me one governor, just one, out of the whole lot that you can say, this one, you can buy him 10 kobo. Who?
Isn't that too harsh?
Okay, maybe you may be soft, and see the continual, flow of blood in your community. I come from Adamawa State. At one time, all our communities in the entire northern region was submerged by Boko Haram. They put down Hong. They got Garkida, Gombe, Mubi is the entire northern senatorial district. So up till now, as I'm talking to you, there are several IDPs in northern Nigeria. But the year 1999, when the military handed over, there was not one single IDP in northern Nigeria. One single IDP. There wasn't. There was no one single Boko Haram or insurgency in northern Nigeria. There was no one single bandit in northern Nigeria. There was no one single, Islamic fundamentalist in northern Nigeria. All these things came up in the 25, 26 years of this democracy. Because of the kind of leadership we have put in place. Who came in there, they were only for themselves. Just for themselves. Not for anybody else, but for themselves.
You see, northern part of Nigeria are the most poorest tribe in Nigeria. And they have been ruling this country for decades. Did you ask me why? Because northerners don't know or demand their rights from their leaders. Do you know there's a video of a northern youth, in fact, a Bauchi House of Rep members, a House of Representatives, empowering the Bauchi State youth with sugarcane stick. Sugarcane stick. And the Bauchi, the youth were there clapping, snapping picture with this. A House of Reps member that collected billions for the constituency empowers the youth with just sugarcane stick. And you people did not talk. You people accepted as if it's normal. Honestly, the bad leadership didn't even start from presidency. It started from the councillor to the governorship to the presidency. And the youth, especially northern youth, need to act. The House of Reps empowers you people with sugarcane stick, and you people accepted it, snapping picture, clapping for her. How stupid how did you see this? The sugarcane stick, is it for what? Is it for farming? Or being how you people should cut it and eat? Like, what are you even doing with this? How many pieces of sugar? In fact, for his constituency project, that he collected over 300 to 400 million, a billion, million. Let me say million, and he gave him a sugarcane seed that's not even up to 10,000 naira. Wow, honestly, northern leaders are evil and heartless. And honestly, the northern YouTube people need to start holding all of them accountable. That is when this wretchedness and poverty in the north will end.
Nigerians, if you are from northern part of Nigeria and you see this video, I beg, no let it vex you, but it is just the truth. The rate of illiteracy in northern part of Nigeria is too much. The rate of illiteracy for northern part of Nigeria is too much. And the kind of marriage when they practice is another error to northern part of Nigeria. That is why peace no go ever dey not. Imagine one man go marry like 10 wives. You go born like 40 children. You go brainwash all of them. None of them will go school. How you think say peace go dey that kind of place? When illiteracy is too much in the northern part of Nigeria, and when they go school, you guys are not exposed. You guys are not exposed. They go, you brainwash all of them. Imagine one man go marry like 5 wives, born like 20 children, brainwash them with rubbish, all in the name of Muslim, all in the name of Islam. Make na reduce the kind of marriage when they practice, when I change them. The kind of illiteracy, at least when they try go school. If you born pikin, try go, put them for school. Maybe for understand general language where people they speak. Don't be saying now you're born pikin, full not brainwash all of them. Imagine one man go born like 30 children. Yeah, you want to continue those children and you go still brainwash them. You will still born themselves, you still be illiterate. They are not exposed, they don't know anything. Once they utter and say, Allah, see me the pipe person, they go just pipe person. I beg.
Wai shin kun kalla wannan documentary wanda Daily Trust suka yi, wanda sun yi posting in shi yau, sun yi tagging in shi as hunger in northern Nigeria. Because in kuka duba documentary nan da kyau suna faman su nuna ma duniya akan cewa arewa tana cikin yunwa da wahala ta sanani. Kun gane? Meanwhile, basu ma je state ko guda 5 ko a ce state guda 10 a arewa su je su interviewing mutane ba. Sun je state guda 1 a cikin arewa, sun interviewing wayanda sun same su a cikin wani yanayi. Sun interviewing mabarata. Ko ba haka bane, because duk wanda ya gan bidiyon nan ya san a Kano ne suka zo suka yi wayannan interviews din. So sun interviewing mutane wanda suke bara akan hanya, sai suna nuna ma duniya akan cewa haka arewa take. Ko ba haka bane. Ni dai abinda na sani akan arewa shine majority of states a Nigeria nan arewa ne take ciyar da su, because arewa ne da noma. Arewa dai kun san ban wasa da noma, because ni a state inda na fito kaɗai ma muna da manyan kasuwa wanda ranan kasuwan zaka ga mutane daga kudu daga ina suna zuwa suna siyan abinci su kai nasu kasar. Kun gane? So bara a taba a zuwa na nuna kan cewa the whole of arewa haka muke a cikin yunwa sai mu yi shuru ba, because ni in my own part of the arewa inda na fito wallahi ba mu a cikin irin wannan yunwa da azaba da wahalan. Sannan kuma suna faman nuna akan cewa okay sun interview mutane a cikin Kano, ko to na taba zama a Kano, ko a Kano din karyan su ne su ce wai out of the total population in Kano state mabarata a Kano wallahi ba su kai ko a ce 2% of the population of Kano ba ma, balantane a ce wai arewa gabaki daya. A karkace dai abin da nake so na faɗa shine muna da states a arewa wajen 10. So ba zai taba yiwu ba a ce wai an je cikin state guda daya aka je aka interview mutane sai a zo ana faman nuna ma duniya akan cewa akwai hunger in northern Nigeria. Does it make sense?
I posted an update earlier as regards the northern elders that said that they regret voting for Tinubu in the past presidential election, and that in the forthcoming 2027 presidential election that they will prioritize a candidate that believes in inclusiveness, because Tinubu got vast majority of his votes from the north. As we all know that the north, they get population, they are highly populated. But now let's make this little analysis, and it is so amazing and so surprising that why exactly are the northern elders coming out at this point? When Buhari was the president for 8 years in the past administration, there was no agitation of any kind from the northern elders. So are they practically saying that the inclusiveness they want is all about the North. We saw Northerners held key positions during Buhari's administration. Strategic positions during Buhari's administration. Is this actually what the Northern elders are still clamoring for? And to even think of the fact that for the first time, Nigeria has Muslim tickets. I don't think any agitation should come from the North at all. Any agitation should come from states that has, most of Christians or from the Christian body. But there is no agitation of any kind from the Christians. So why exactly is the North clamoring for all of this? They wanted the Muslim ticket. So why are they actually agitating? And could this be coming from a place of the arrest that EFCC made as regards some Bureau de Change? I'm sure a lot of you remember a couple of weeks ago, I think it was 2 months ago, that EFCC actually went to arrest some Bureau de Change. Or could this be because of the policies that CBN is making right now in reduction of the Naira? As you all know, that no disrespect, the Northerners, one of their main business is Bureau de Change. So is this agitation coming from those policies that is being made by CBN to gradually reduce demand for dollar? And could this actually be coming from a place of the names of the financiers of terrorists that was released a couple of weeks ago? I'm sure a lot of you remember that names were listed, and we all know who those names and where those names actually belong. So where exactly is this agitation coming from? Is it all about the North, or the inclusiveness, the restructuring and developing of the economy and the state as a whole? Because that is what I think any rational being should actually push for. That let there be development all around every sector, every part of the country. Not only the North, the South should be developed, the East should feel development, and also the West, every part. Because that is what actually makes Nigeria a nation. But coming now to agitate for only development from a particular part of the country is actually just being not rational about the total development of the nation.
Welcome back. I hope most of you now believe that northern people now then be problem to their youth, because now the same northern leaders now them they come out, they talk the truth now. Because I think even as we talk, say all the northern people are bad. We gave you ones among them that are very good. We gave you ones among them that speaks truth concerning what the youth are facing. Because the first people where they talk, most of them, the other one is from Adamawa, why one is from Kano. Now them be people where say they talk within the face from their own so-called governor for the same note. Although there is something that them be talk, we are the one support. I go support them based on say some of them talk and say the reason why them they use those northern youth way they just because those one they are into poverty don't take over their whole body, so they don't get any other option than to keep supporting anybody anytime where anybody don't give them 5 kobo. Now the thing where they talk, and now that thing it happen, and why it happen? It happen just because the leaders for them, like their current leader now, so no be those one, no be their forefathers will be leaders. The leaders now, they don't use that poverty on them. Make they use them, they weak their body. Now which they do. That is why, as you can see, these guys here where they talk, most of them they come against their own fellow northern people where they say they know they do good for both or for all the northern region. You get northern person where they say become the other time where they talk about this same similar issue. We talk and say the problem where we say they for inside not problem, no concern anybody now, not be people where we say they create their own problem. That's the same thing we Shehu Sani they come and they talk every time. But most of them they no go listen because they hate anybody where we say it be truth say yeah. They know they like anybody where we say they normally come and they talk truth. That is for them. And you see this people called the northern elite where they do their children this thing. Although now them where be youth, I go blame them for some time, because if they don't see people where they say they come out, they speak for them like this, instead for them to follow this kind of people up, they rather follow all these guys where they say they give them that 5 kobo. rather they support them. And this 5 kobo that you are just collecting, this 5 kobo is not taking you anywhere. This 5 kobo cannot even give you or buy you any amount of food, but they keep giving them 5 kobo. Why they keep in their money? So waiting good for una. Make una stop to collect the 5 kobo. So make una just get una self out of this, because it don't dey much for una. I say it be. And for una we get anything we una want talk concerning or regards to what everybody don't talk for here, make you drop it, you get to talk, make other to listen. Thank you.